Happy Wednesday, everyone. We're back for some seed block, and I realized I made a couple of mistakes in the first implementation of our farms here. So I'm just going to fix those now because I haven't actually left any space for the pipes or the belts to go down here. I was thinking about that as I looked at our seed generators at the top. So I think what I want to do is do these in sets of two. So like this. This. I think that's probably right. I'm going to have to belts down the edge, but that's probably okay. Is that right? Maybe not. Do we have washing plants? Let's get the... Take this away. So what I'm going to do is get two belts between the middle of these guys. I'm going to move you over one. That. That should be one belt for Beanafran and Beanafran seeds and salt, and then one belt for Beanafran. So I think if I do it this way, then if I move all of this one across, we do two belts here. So making sure we keep it in the middle too. Like that. So that's those two done. Then if I move this, 1, 2, 3, 4, this one further over, so it can have two belts. This one over, and it can have two belts. That's better. I'm going to run back and get the washing plants and make sure we have some power poles so that we can finish that item up. Batteries and sulfur seem to stop there. That's okay. It's probably a good reason for that. I have undoubtedly forgotten it, but c'est la vie. Let them fill us up. Whatever it is we're missing. And I rearranged all my OBS yesterday. So I've presumably broken something. So if something isn't working, let me know. It does seem like the microphone is working and I can hear Factorio coming through. So I believe we have the important things functioning. I want less farms. I'm going to go drop those farms in here so that we produce some Tianaton farms. Where are they? Down here. Desert farms, do I have washing plants? Good. We have the washing plants that we need. Let's see if we can get this running. So I want you to have power. We'll work out what the input power to this thing looks like at some point in the future. For the moment, let's just give it some power. Good. Now this needs thin mud water as its output. This has thin mud water. So let's work out where we want to put the inputs. Do we put the thin mud water there? I think we put the thin mud water that way. and then the water down the side. I like that strategy more. So let's that set up. Now, how are we going to get the sand out? If we do it like that, we can put the sand out the middle. And I think that's a pretty good plan. Then you can go like that. No, that's not going to work. Hold on. That's okay, we can put it down here. Same basic idea. I'll put to your top. I'll put to your bottom. You output outside. You output inside. That would make that as close to a full belt as it can get. Let's do this. Like that. You just need thin mud water, which I should be able to get there. Like that. Sand. You don't have water yet. A little blasting charge there. That seems okay. Sand. Let's turn you into a 2 setup as well. Now, if you go from there to there, you've got to get these 2. So you yeah, that's right. You output from here to here on the near side. You take from here to here on the far side. Good. So this looks complete. Let's just do that. Take this. Like that. Move you 1 further across. Then we need to get like that. Seems okay. With that. Sand. There. Let's take this water away. 100% sure what it's doing. Probably had a plan for it last time we played and then I've forgotten. Do I have an odd number of these things? I have 20, so I should have 5 lots of 2. Which I don't seem to have. It's a pair, that's a pair. This is wrong. Yeah. Take that away. Then this goes here. This goes here. That goes there. That goes there. See if this will do the right thing. Good. Take that. Grab this. Can't flip it. Nice. I love this game sometimes. That, then we did this, but that way, right? No underground. And then power pole somewhere in between them. That's fine. So you're short of thin mud, water, and water because everything here is full of mud. That is okay. This one is wrongly positioned, as is that one. That's right, that's right. That's wrong. You didn't get any mud water because you need to turn. Then we just need to get a little bit of water along the bottom. Then we're probably... Okay. Then, yeah. One more across. Then you got that. Now the normal mud here, where do I want that to go? Where is the saline water supposed to go? Down here to the washing plants. Of course, I knew that. To the farms, even not the washing plants. So how do I want to deal with the mud? I want to avoid this mud, basically. I want to deal with it. So I think we'll just bring it along the top. Like this. You two output near. That. Now I think I can do something with mud to get rid of it. Mix it with water and then feed it back in. We'll just stick it in some landfill for the moment. There's no space to feed it back in. We'll just landfill it for the moment. We've got enough to deal with today without having to try and work out how to deal with that. Landfill. I want sand. Here we go. Sand from mud. Good. This is now producing lots of sand. Okay, do I have tree seed generators on me? I don't. How do I get a tree seed generator? Let's go back and grab a stack of those. Quickly. Farms down. I don't want farms. We have some tree seed generators. Not tree seed generators, just seed generators. Sorry. So they just need Benafran. So in order to drive the seed generators, do I include the amount of Benafran I need for the seeds? I do. So if I take this off, how many farms do I need? Oops. Okay, never mind. 147. I need 19.2. I need 9 Benafran farms to drive the seed generators. So how do I want to do that? So I want you all to go down here. Wonder if what we should do is move the whole thing down a little bit and put the seed generators here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 8. I could probably fit 9 here. Yes, I think we can do that. Okay. Just take everything. More landfill on the end. We have to move everything down a little bit. 12,000 landfill. That's fine. The nice thing is once we've built this, we don't have to touch it for a while. Can't say exactly how long. But it should be one of those build once. I wanted a cut, not a copy. So let's do that. And then let's move it down like 2 sets of farms. That seems perfect. Okay, bots, off you go. What do these guys need? Just Beanafram. They're going to output seeds. They're going to output Beanafram that I want to put into a loop. How much sand am I going to produce? 1.5 red belts. So I can't put all the sand on a single red belt. Which is fine. Move these down a few. If I set them up this way, I need... Let's put you here instead, so I get a bit of space. That fits. 9. So, do I want to bring... Let's bring the sand along to this side, because there's actually more space. 2. 3. Wrong for 1. 1, 2, 3. Then this needs to do it like this. Yep, that works. Oops. Put my belts in here. Let's grab those back. This is in the wrong place. Let's make sure it prioritizes putting it on that side. No, not that one. So there's always space for anything else. Good. Now I have 2 belts of sand. Move you higher up so that you can take directly off of that sand belt. 2. 1, 2. 2 and 1. I'm going to bring the saline water down this way. Okay, how do I want to put this in? Move you up one. How much water am I going to need? 127. Seemingly not huge amounts. So it should be manageable with these pipes. Grab this. Oh, hold on, what was that? That was the thin mud water. So I do want you here, here. Saline, saline. That. We're outputting saline water. Can't quite get far enough. Let's go grab a couple of plastic pipe then. Better. We may just redo this entire thing with plastic pipe at some point, but it's not relevant for the moment. Good. Like that. Where do I want this guy to go? Probably down here like that. Nope, not like that. That's good. That's in the wrong place. Because I cannot get the power cable in. That. Is that right? Like that, like that. Like that. Like that. We are short of copper undergrounds. Let's go grab a couple. While I'm here, I'm also going to go raid some Benafran to bootstrap this. We're going to have to put that into those seed generators to get everything started. Wow, we're out of copper undergrounds. Did I stop copper plate flowing in here? Is that why? Nope. Copper. 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 There's copper. Okay. Ah, you got stuck for some reason. Looks like something was in its inserter. Okay, while this is running, I'm just going to go grab some water and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Grab some pipe. Don't know why we've got such a space shortage. Got a bunch of sand and stuff that we probably don't need. It's probably what's doing it. Start here. Get that to run. Put the Beanifran in there. Now this should produce Beanifran seeds. This needs... How many Beanifran seeds am I going to produce? Under a red belt, so that's fine. Turn right. That. You come all the way down here. We're doing it this way. We should make sure that these farms always produce the first Beanifran. Then I have to work out how to feed it back this way. So that it comes through like that. Honestly, I think it's probably like that. This one... Is that right? Probably. 2, 3, 4. It's 9. Done something wrong. I should have had 1 left over. Then you guys output near, and near. Can probably... do it like that. Then, oh, didn't mean to do that. Take far, output near. Okay, right output behind you. Do that. There we go. That should now be enough Benafran if you output there. Now for these seeds, what I need to do is join. I need to do a split. Then I need to do a split and a split, a split and a split. Like this, I think. With Benafran coming here, then maybe move you back one. Like that. So that you can go. It's not right because I can't get the intermediate belts out, so to move you across two. That. So now it gives me 4 belts of Benafran mixed with sand. Perfect. Now how do I want to layer these? So the obvious choice is you go there. Nope, we're going to do this the other way. You are going through there. You're going that way. You cannot quite go that way, but you can go that way. And then you can go that way. So there. 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 And there. There's even a slight bit of symmetry. Not quite, but, you know, close. Let's clean this up a bit. Now that we've moved it down a few times, we've obviously got some badly set up blueprints that we need the bots to take care of. There's nothing on the ground. Nope, we're good. Thank you, bots. This should be 64, 56. I'm 8 missing. We're going to have to go through this exercise again because I think I need 64 farms for this. I do. So let's take this. Why have I put gaps between them? I actually don't need to. Perfect, that works. At least I don't think I need to. bots back on. Get going. Now, where do we want the saline water to go? Through there would be just about perfect, I think. So let's here, 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 and here, here, here. There. Then off by 1 here, we'll fix that. It's fine. Look at that. Four. Okay, now let's turn you around. Sorry, still recovering from my cold. So it seems shorter on farms than I was before, but maybe we'll just go back and grab a few more. Now, how do I want this to work? I need 2 in and 2 out on each of these. So let's go from here. Let's do it from here to here. That's not going to do it. Hold on. Think. I need you to take in and in. I need you to do out and put near. Out and put far. Then I need, so you're taking from there and there. How do I get these guys to get their things in? Actually, I can just do the same thing. If you take from... No, you can't quite take from the right place. Can you? I don't think I have enough adjustable inserters. Is there another inserter adjustment I can take? Inserter capacity, ultimate inserters. Near inserters. No. So you're going to be over there. That isn't going to work. But I can flip it this way. That works very easily. So let's do you here, 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 and here. And you're going to take, put, far, take, put. You're going to take from over there. You're going to take from over there. Now on this side, you are going to output there. They take from here, output there. Take from here, output there. That. Take from down there and take from over there. There we go. Now where do I put the power in? Always a problem, always a problem. Easily fixed. What if we... do that? Then we'll get the saline water in. We seem short of saline water. Missing an underground. There we go, those two are working. See if we can get a couple more farms now. Just to see if we can finish this off. So we can see if every farm suddenly starts working. That's what I need to happen. Okay, I want to make sure I've got plenty of temperate farms, because that's how we're going to get the T-anaton going for charcoal. Get a little landfill. See if I can find some normal farms anywhere. Should have had some in the trash. Over here somewhere. Storage chests even, not the trash. Here we go. Good. Speed this up a bit. I don't want to wait forever for it to finish. 3. Short of concrete bricks. Fine. Maybe we have to come back in a little bit. This one's working. Is this one working? What are you short of? So you need to output here. Then you take from here and output here. Good. So you are outputting on the far part of the T-anaton. You're outputting there. You are outputting there. You are outputting on that side. You are outputting on that side. Good. That's perfect. Let's now see if we can copy and paste this monstrosity further down. Get rid of the pipes, belts even. Let's do that. 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 That's right, because I want it to be 64. then I should be able to take this whole thing and do duh, duh, and duh. Fill out the inventory again. Some beta friend seeds. Cogs, we have too much Benafran. See what he makes of that.
Cogs. Ah, hello there, lovely viewers. Welcome to our Factorio live stream with a dash of that famously dry British humor. Prepare yourselves for some merry banter as we navigate the C-Block mod and attempt to keep our factory running smoothly. And now, let us dive right into it. But remember, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and we'll answer them in a way only us Brits can, with a twinkle in our eye and a touch of cheeky wordplay. Let the fun begin.
Thank you, Cogs. Okay, so we've got a slight problem. I'm supposed to output 5 belts of Benafran, and I actually only have 4 allocated. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think we'll just leave that as it is for the moment, and as we get some blue belts, we'll just upgrade it. I like the design, so I don't want to keep ripping that out. So we're just going to leave it like that. Now, what does that mean in terms of belts to here? So I have 30 of these. What do you need in? Just Benafran, and you're going to output beans. Okay. Good game. You're going to tell me I haven't left enough power. You are. Fine. That's annoying, but reasonably easily fixable. And we missed a bit here. Missed it on the other one. And on that one. Three. That's do that. There we go. There is the Benafran. Hopefully lots of it. So we have 4 belts and we have 30 of these. That's about 1 belt per 8. So maybe that's how I should lay this out. Do it as 4, 4, 4, 4. We'll have slightly overproduced it if we do that, but that's okay. Maybe the only thing we've overproduced in the space, and then you take in beans. So I need 30 and 36. So I divide 36 by 4. I do get sets of 9, so that's helpful. So if I was to do 8 of these to 9 of those as units, that probably works out reasonably okay. So let's see if we can work out how to do that without breaking everything. This is pretty straightforward. Yeah. Start by just moving all of this down to here. Oops. Wanted to do a cut, not a copy. Turn the bots back on. And then we're going to take this away. This, then do... We can actually go next to each other, I think. This. Then I need to leave 2 spaces. One for the input Binafran. This is Binafran in, this is beans out. Now I need the same kind of layout as I had up here for the inserters. Good. Binafran to beans. So the Binafran is on this one. So take put and take put. Good. Then beans to the left, beans to the right. Then you guys, this, beans to the right. Beans to the right. That seems okay. Same mistake as last time. I need to move you down 1 so I get space for a power pole. There. So hold on. So you are in, you are in, you are out, and you are out. You are taking beans out. I want you to take in from the right and in from the right. Good. Seems very sensible. And we have beans. Hey, Sifa Cat. How are you? How have you been? How is your C block run going? We're going to give this a test run. This is still a new piece of software, so hold on tight. Cogs, say hello to Sifa Cat. He also plays C block. Fingers crossed. Our power is going okay. We're actually not using very much at the moment.
Too much being a friend, you say? Too much being a friend, you say? Well, my dear interlocutor, it seems you have been playing and saying hello to both the sea and a feline friend. Quite the jolly good show, I must say. Is there any particular game you enjoy playing, or is it more of a general hobby for you?
So he's still a bit of a work in progress, but he at least manages to say hello. Power-wise, we are doing okay. We're at 140 of 484, but I am planning to build a nice big sludge production over here, which I think is going to take up lots of my power. Yes, so I've been experimenting with, can I make OBS talk to ChatGPT and give me back a response. This is how far I've gotten so far. And he does better with some kinds of questions than others. Sometimes if I ask him to tell me a joke, he'll do a good one. But sometimes he just completely misunderstands me. He might have done. On some days, he does seem to definitely have generated a personality of his own. But I guess that's sort of the purpose of the exercise. And I am not quite in power reach here. That's easy to fix. 2. We'll see if we'll manage to tell a good joke. Cogs, can you tell us a joke? And I said, while he thinks, we'll work out our ratio.
Ah, hello there. How can I assist you today? And don't worry, I'll do my best to sprinkle some British humor into my responses.
Okay, he still needs some work. But this has been my pet project for the last couple of weeks while I've been off streaming out sick. How do I get 9 of these in here? Let's just take this away. And put it over here. He may well have understood his profile a little bit too well. Yes. Unfortunately, the web API is not quite as friendly as the sort of ChatGPT style API. So you have to put quite a lot more context into the initial conversation, which I haven't quite worked out how to do yet. So currently he's seeded with about 2 sentences, one of which tells him he's British. He's definitely taken that to heart. Okay, now how do we get beans in here? I think we put a splitter here. And we do beans for you. And beans for you. Then we need to go then that. I think that does it. Because then I can fit a power pole in the middle. And I can 2, 3. Take from the top. Take from the top. Take from the bottom. Take from the bottom. Then if I repeat over here. That then gives a run out of undergrounds. Just go back and grab some. I've definitely managed to do something to break my base in the last couple of streams. I'm not sure why. It's definitely producing less stuff than it used to. Also got lots of junk in the inventory. Okay, let's clean that out. That's better. Okay. I need some gas turbines. Is it oil gas separator? No, it's not, is it? It is gas refineries. Get 50 of those. So we can get the next step going. Should have some of those in my in my production. Let's find out. Doesn't seem like we do. Gas refinery. Here we go. No, it's an oil gas separator. Says I don't have any gas refineries. Do I have gas refinery earlier versions? Okay, we'll use the smaller ones to start with, and then we can upgrade. I didn't set everything up with the blue buildings. We'll just use the simple ones. Slow down a little bit, game. Let's do 2, 4. You're going to give me back some water. Okay. Two. See if this will work. That needs one more. Then I think we can do it like that. Same here. And then the same here. Okay, it's now fed in. We're going to have some biomass. It's 100 for fuel oil. Yeah, that's right. Okay, now we need to work out how to get 2 pipes of stuff out, because I want to get the fuel oil out and the water out. Is this where I can use those really long pipes? But maybe not, because then I can't get the next lot in, so I'm going to have to leave a bit more space. Sorry, still recovering from sickness. I've been off the last couple of weeks between vacations and illness, and it still hasn't got any better. Okay, how do we get 2 pipes out and 1 pipe in? So I can quite nicely bring you here. Then I could bring, then I could do, that's not going to work. I could do it with 2 lanes fairly simply and make it look quite elegant, but it's harder to do it with 3. I could offset it by 1. That would work quite nicely. What if we did that? Took all of you and just shifted you down 1. And did the same with the other one, maybe. And that brings you there. Then I can get you here. You here. I'd have to move you 1 the other way, but that's okay. Let's do that. Two and 3. That doesn't seem bad. Let's fill this in with everything. so I can check that I can get the nutrient pulp. Is the nutrient pulp in? Yeah, the nutrient pulp in. I cannot because I haven't left enough space. So I do need to leave one more bit of space in between each of these. One more shift down. See if we can avoid blowing up the worms or having them blow us up. Maybe a more accurate statement. Let's try that. Fine. We'll need less belts now. Then let's take you. Down one and see if that does it. That seems okay. Then you come out there. And then need to move all of you actually down one further. Because this has also got to go down one chunk. That. How do I get you? That's okay. I actually need to connect you once, so that's fine. Then I need to get you connected up here. Is that okay? How much of this fuel oil do I produce? Is it enough that I have to worry about pipe capacity? Probably not, because I can have one on the other side, so that'll be okay. Now this comes out here. Then you come out here. You come out here. That seems okay. I'm undoubtedly going to find something that it doesn't do. But at least at first glance, I have 3. That seems very cool. Make sure to copy and paste. This guy, and we'll make a note to update the gas refinery because it will actually be too slow. I have to get the water out, don't I? Thank you. I had that in my head and then I forgot about it because I got so concentrated on the fuel oil. Okay. I think I can get water out here quite easily. And I can get water out here if I just fix this very slightly. So that's easy. If I did this here to here, like that. Doesn't quite work because it overlaps there. But that's fixable too. We do that. That takes care of that bit. Then I think the water we take here. Doesn't quite work because that now lines up there. Because it's in the middle. Okie dokie, not quite. Nearly solved it. Could I... No, I don't want to bring the water out that way. I think we just add an extra gap and then the water comes out very easily. That's fine. They need one more gap here too. Things like that. That should take care of getting water out. There's the fuel oil that comes this way. That's right. And I think I can just stick the water in a clarifier because I don't think there's actually anything I really want to do with it at this point. I suppose I could feed it down here actually into the boilers. That's probably actually the right thing to do. How much water does it produce? I think that's on the other chart. It's not. We should feed it down into the boilers. Okay, we'll work on that in a bit. At least if I have it off to the side here. It's accounted for. We'll do the same on the other side to make sure we don't end up with pipe capacity issues. Let's check that that is good. Now, your water goes there. So you want to be that, 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 and that. You would like to be then I should be able to put this. Oh, wrong button. 2, 3. Like that. Then the more annoying one. Let's get you there. Yep. You there. Yes. I think that's right. Yep. The longer pipes are really helpful for this. I'm not sure how I'd be able to do it without the extra plastic pipes. Where are pipes? Let's add some plastic undergrounds here so they, next time I go back it picks me up 100. Power for this stuff. Let's put it there. Is that right? Probably not one. Do it here. It's going to be easier to make sure I haven't lost one. And then a connector, say, here. Yep, seems good. Then down here. They all run. I then want to feed those into the tanks, presumably with some pumps. So let's do that. And they're going to bring all the tanks back so that they are in line with this. There we go. Then power, 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 and power. Okay. This might be the largest thing I've ever not quite successfully built in C block. So let's see how it goes. There. There. And there. The build is empowered. It's producing stuff. You know, I have 8,000 fuel oil somewhere or the other. And I haven't wired these guys up properly. That wasn't how I intended these to run. I haven't actually captured their nutrient pulp yet. So let's do that. So that they can join the party. Just have to get... I'm going to do that. Need to go back and grab a couple of purple undergrounds, and then we're going to do the same trick again. Not purple undergrounds, blue undergrounds from the plastic. That will make sure we have bean juice flowing. I know it's got a proper name, but it's like it's a bean juicer. Don't know what else you call it. I think that's... Okay. Then you here. Good. They're all running. Let's take this. Update. 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 To bring some belt back. Seems like we're short of undergrounds again. I think I'm using more than I expected. Okay. We'll go back and grab a few more of those in a couple of minutes. Too much water, that's okay. I am just going to go clarify that very quickly. Just so we start stocking up the fuel oil until we finish off the turbines. I want this to be my battery backup because I know I will run my base out of power at some point soon. I'm going to let the red circuits flow through there. I disabled them earlier because we didn't have very many. I think we've probably solved that problem now. Do I have some clarifiers? No. There are clarifiers built. 10, that'll do. Underground belt. Then if I hook you up here, here and here for the short term. This should now go back to producing. Using the water connection at the bottom. Fix, fix. Fix, 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 fix. You have a fluid ingredient shortage, that's okay. Eight. Good. You do not have any nutrient pulp because we don't have any copper undergrounds. Okay. One more quick stop. Probably a few too many. Finish that off. That should get that going. It would be nice. I think I want one more space here. Yes, so that I can just fast forward the nutrient pulp through a couple of layers. I'm going to do that now. Everything here move down one. Then we'll wire everything back up. And I'm hoping this just helps with some of the throughput issues that I'll probably run into if this thing ever works properly. You're working. So can I fit pumps in here now? I can. Through highly precise measuring, I have ended up in exactly the right space. There we go. Just let the bots finish that off. Now, if I remember correctly, I set these up so that they had the right amount of water that could be fed directly into them. Although I do not know why in some places I left a gap and in some places I didn't. That was definitely not intentional. Let's fix that. That's definitely just me being silly. Probably because it was late when I built this. Finish this off first. I only have 2 personal robo ports. Maybe I need to get a third, or just some of the robot enhancers. That's probably what we need to speed this process up a bit. I don't think I can charge the robots fast enough. Okay, come on, game. Now, let's put in the reason why we did this, so that we can do this. Seemingly we're still short of a little bit of copper pipe. That's okay. Now I need to do the same kind of thing down here. Can I do that all the way? Plastic pipe, I can. Because I like the plastic pipe blue. I'm pretty sure at some point I just upgrade this entire thing to be plastic pipe. Because the plastic pipes look so cool. Short of copper pipe. Okay. Hello, Lancaster. How are you? Long time no see. How have you been keeping? We'll see if Cogs is in a good mood. Cogs, say hello to Lancaster.
Of course, I can always do with a good joke. Here's one for you. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
Okay, I think Cogs is one message behind. That's really good news. Really good to hear, Lancaster. I'm glad you've had some good news. Cogs has been my... You have heard that joke before. Cogs has been my test bot that I've been hooking up to ChatGPT to experiment with. He is unfortunately not always... he doesn't always exactly respond to my questions. But sometimes he gets it. Congratulations on passing your exams. They are some amazing scores, and congratulations on the invite to Phi Beta Kappa. And free money is always good. So well done. Super happy for you. You need to go there. You need to go there. You there. And then you there. Things in New Jersey are okay. I'm actually just recovering from COVID. I went on vacation, and instead of having a good vacation, I ended up with COVID, which was a shame. It's all good. COVID goes away fairly quickly. I'm sure there's a bad joke about this all being Greek to me. Coming from England, we don't have anything like sororities or fraternities. Okay, how do I get this one to go through? I'm missing a thing, that's why. There we go, that's better. And there. Good. That's why that looks a bit odd. The water output is now not aligned, so everything down one. Perfect. Done. Oh, sorry, Lancaster. I didn't realize that. It's a collegiate study group for further education. Ah, very nice. Sorry, I'm used to the Greek names being a fraternity or sorority kind of ideas. 500 people in the US, 500,000 people in the US have been part of it. Wow, that's very cool. The last refinery doesn't have a recipe. Thank you, C4Cat. That was the one that I accidentally deleted just now. This should now proceed. It needs one bit of pipe. There we go. How does it work, Lancaster? Like, is it like an online meeting, or is there like a branch of that, so to speak, in your college where you sort of turn up with your fellow peers at study groups and things? They are all green. Fuel oil is a-flowing. And this is now heating up. Okay, let's see how many of these we've managed to build so far, so we can get the fluid burning heat sources in. Ah, cool. How many are in the branch at your college? Is it a big branch or a small branch in terms of the number of people part of it? Cool. Well, looking forward to hearing your news, and stop by later in the week and tell us how you got on. It'd be very exciting to hear. There we go. Ah, I might have enough. Local college is only 70% graduation rate. Yeah. Table for one, maybe? Table for two? So these should all heat up. They do. Okay, now I need some heat pipe, I think. Because this heat pipe should heat up. And then we'll see if we can run some heat pipe down by that boiler. Maybe that's where the zoom will come in handy. So I think this is the right way to do heat pipe. Low temperature. Temperature is heating up on the heat pipe. The water is heating up. Let's first of all remove the obvious stupidities that I put in here because I didn't connect everything together. Then let's blast in charge. Smaller zone. If I do... Oops. No big deal, no big deal. Need it to be further back, so we blew everything up for nothing. Now I don't have any landfill. We'll have another go on the other side. So I think we want to do it... It's winter in New Jersey, C4Cat, so currently it is a nice and balmy 2 degrees centigrade. So I think my boiler heating up is just the kind of thing I need. I I think you're in, is it Australia or New Zealand you are? You're in summer at the moment, right? So hopefully you've got some nice warm weather. Still low temperature. Okay, we're going to grab a bit of landfill, then we'll come back and see if we can check the temperature. Maybe get some repair packs as well. I did put some of those to produce, I think. Let's go here and grab a few. You're in New Zealand. Forget that December is winter when Christmas songs aren't playing. Ah, no, sorry. I'm an expatriate. So I was born and raised in England. I moved to America in 2009 for my work, and I've lived in New Jersey for the last 6 or 7 years now. Probably 7. So I'm a bit of a mix and match. I've not yet lost my British identity. So I'm a big golf fan, and I'm never sure who I'm supposed to support now. Am I supposed to support the American Ryder Cup team or the British Ryder Cup team? I have so far settled on supporting the British Ryder Cup team, but I might change that if they lose again. We'll see. Okay, there we go. There's water. Let's get some more heat pipe across here. These guys should be able to transfer heat between themselves as far as I can tell. It's heating up. And the output is full. Ah! I know why I put the gap in now. I know why I've got to put it back. So I can actually get the power out the other side. Okay, let's repeat that exercise. I knew they got the bonuses. Yeah, that's why I did the layout that way. So I think we actually have success now. Let's find out. And 5. Output full. Available power. And there is power. If I put this up here, hopefully the steam should flow. If I did the same here. Ah, steam! Glorious steam. I think that has now taken care of most of my power problems for the next quite a few hours. Well, I've obviously got to finish off a few of the bits that aren't quite working. But one steam turbine is now successfully producing power. If I go here, will it auto blasting charge for me? No. Okay, let's see how many turbines we have left. Okay, I've got 20 as a request. How many do we manage to build? 0. Helpful. I think because I don't have enough of the red turbines. Let's put the heat pipe back. Some of the red turbines. all of you in here. Ah, okay. Thank you. Let me give that a try. Let's go back and see if we can get that going. I think I just need to update the blueprint mod for that, so we'll see if we can grab that. If I hit blueprint you, then there's a copy tiles button. Here we go. Create blueprint. Ah, nice. Thank you. Do I not have any blasting charges left? No. Okay, we'll go grab a couple of those. We did have a nice big explosive section set up somewhere. Problem when you build things 50 hours ago, can't quite remember where I built it. Here we go, 200 blasting charges. Good. Good, good, good. And good. Okay. Slow down. So I just need to fix this one up now. How do I want to do this? Put you, think like that. Look one further. You can go like that. That. I think I can just about fill in one tiny little bit of that. There we go. Good. Let's make sure we've got some heat pipe coming down. Let's do that there. That. How do I get the middle? That way. That. That. Like that. I think that looks pretty good. It's not 100% complete because we don't have all the turbines built. But I think this comes out to 96 turbines, right? 92. 192 turbines. Times 5 megawatts. We'll call that a gigawatt power. That's probably more than enough to let me build my sludge production. Obviously, once it all finishes. Now, hopefully, these will produce more fuel oil than I consume. So they go up. You are short of Bean-a-Friend seeds. Okay, what's going on here? You have not enough sand. Ah, that's that problem, because I'm forcing it all to the top. So that's easy. Take from the top. Take from the top. They now all work. Hopefully this means I can generate enough Beanafran seeds to get all of these farms running. Or at least more of them running than we have today. I think that has done the trick. Because the Beanafran should now be backing up, and I can see it backing up here. $217,000 total. I presume now that this has warmed up, it doesn't really do much other than stay at that temperature, so that should allow me to back up my fuel oil into these tanks. Not massively. You are short of Beanafran. As are you. So grab the rest of the farms. I'm going to grab a quick circuit condition as well, because I want to disable the actual power until I've backed up plenty of liquid fuel oil, because that's going to be my reserve for when I inevitably run my base out of power. Try and grab those desert farms quickly. Another few. Didn't produce any. Why not? It looks like we produced more of those farms. Never mind. You're short of soil. Okay, we've got some soil up here. We'll just grab some of that. I think we have some soil up here. Yep. So that's compost. Where did I put the soil that was left over? Ah, that was from the trees. I think I did. Okay. Let us do that. There we go. Let that fill up for a few seconds. Farms. Okay, this needs to go to a robot mall very, very soon because it's going to drive me round the bend. Okay, got the circuit condition, so we'll wire that up as well. Now I want to put that here. Decider combinator. Take in the signal from the tanks. If fuel oil, petrochem is it? Greater than 3 million, 2 million. Set output 1. Get to output some kind of signal. Whatever. Tick. This should mean this gives me a nice big signal. Do I have an alarm on me? Nope. Let's grab an alarm quickly. Or a SpaceX combinator. Not sure what that is. Let's grab a programmable speaker. Then we can just make it have an alarm if we don't have enough fuel oil. And that way we'll know if we're going to run out of power. Hopefully with enough time to do something about it that's not reload the game. So here we go. Okay, we'll move you somewhere else. So you've got power outside, that's okay. Now if tick less than 1, alarms, alarm 1. Okay. Okay, it doesn't seem to like that. We'll just do it. Can I make it signal if there's nothing? Anything dot info signal. Not equal to 1. There we go. Okay. That's going to get too annoying. Show that. Perfect. Okay, we'll leave that like that. Then once this fills up, we can flip it over. It's got a little while to go to get to 2 million. But at least everything seems to have the ability to work now, even if it's not actually working. That one is short of sand. Ah, interesting. Wrong place. There we go. So you're going to output near, far, far. Far, far. Far, far. Okay. Crude way to make sure we're balancing. That should get all the sand going. There we go. We've made 445 landfill so far. It's probably not going to be a problem. We are full up on Beanafran seeds. I just need to make sure that all of these go through. We are missing some water. Missing water, missing water. There we go. And you are missing something there. See how that works. So what are you short of now? Sand. Let's see if enough sand makes it down. I'm not sure if enough sand can make it down here. It can. It doesn't matter too much. $400,000 fluid in our battery. And the good news is we could copy and paste 2 or 3 or 4 of these and power for days. Okay, we're now going to work on the next part of the base. Oops. First thing we're going to do is take out some locals. I may have to go back and get the plasma turrets, we'll see. Or the artillery shells that we were saving up. So I'm tempted to put my sludge stacks kind of in this area. Maybe I'll make that the train. I want to get the train offloading over here. Maybe I could fill this in, build a few sludge stacks, because I could build power that direction. I wonder if Cogs has got any insightful advice. Cogs, where should we place the power plant within the base?
Ah, cheerio! Don't you worry, old chap. I'll be here with more British humor whenever you need a good giggle. Take care, and pip pip.
Okay, you got that wrong. Let's try that once more. Cogs, where should we put the power plant within the base?
My good lad or lass. It's not about where you place the power plant, but rather where it doesn't place. Greetings, old chums. Welcome to our little corner of the base. We hope you brought your sense of humor along with your hard hats and engineering prowess. So what's the question on your mind, my delightful friend? Don't be shy, we're all ears.
I have definitely managed to confuse him because he seems to be answering one question before the one that I'm asking. So we'll try once more for the power plant question. Where should we place the power plant?
The eternal question of power plant placement in the bay. Well, my friend, you could always take a leaf out of Mary Poppins' book and pop it right on top of one of those delightful floating platforms. Just imagine the sight of steam billowing out across the bay, perfectly accompanied by a cheery rendition of Chim Chim Cherry. Although, if you're feeling rather daring, you could always go for the classic British approach of converting an old double-decker bus into a mobile power plant. The bay would certainly be buzzing with energy, and the tourists would have quite the story to tell.
I'll let Kiwi Hawk know we're missing a template for a double-decker bus so that we can correctly build the power plant. The bay does seem to be the answer. And it's a good job we can, actually produce a bay. We can make Biter Bay. Ooh, am I going to get killed? Let's find out. There we go. Biter Bay. We can put the power plant in there. Oops. Okay, we got killed the second time around. Thank you, Super Cat. Let me know what he says. Okay, let's go recover my body. Do not believe it comes with a double-decker bus. Oh, sorry, I forgot to slow down the game after having run over here. General problem. Because I've lost my armor now, so all of my protection is actually gone. Grab the puffer. Let's see if we can avoid getting killed 3 times in a row. Okay, where are we looking? Here we go. Body number 1, body number 2. Okay, that's better. We will get the artillery going soon. What do I actually need to produce artillery? Find out quickly. Military. Artillery. I don't have any reinforced concrete bricks. Okay, we'll grab those later. Okay, here we go. So, I reckon I can turn this whole area into sludge space and bring the trains in down there. Should be big enough. Should we leave some space between the power plant? Grab a little bit more landfill. Inventory full. Get a little bit more. Draining a lot of our supply, but that's fine. Up here, across. Oh. few more down there. We'll clear that out. Then we'll try and make this a little bit rectangular. Or square, whatever. So that we know where we're starting and stopping. Wow, a lot of fish in this bay. Fox was onto something. Okay, that one, that one. Grab the gems. See if we can hit the big worm. The behemoth worm, I should say. There is also a big worm somewhere in there. That's better. Ah, okay. Last couple to go. So British. Too focused on trying to kill some giant worms. Cogs, the worms keep killing me. We'll see if he's got some advice.
Ah, the power plant conundrum. Well, dear friend, the ideal location for a power plant in Factorio is where it can bask in the glory of both practicality and aesthetics. Perhaps a spot, well. It seems the worms are reluctant to let you carry on with your shenanigans in peace, don't they? Those pesky creatures always trying to make our lives more interesting. But fear not, my dear friend, for we shall strategize and devise a plan to fend off those bothersome little critters. Perhaps we can bribe them with a cup of tea and persuade them to relocate elsewhere? Or maybe we can entertain them with some witty banter until they tire themselves out. After all, even worms need a good laugh now and then. So, let's grab our blueprint books, put on our finest British accents, and give those sneaky worms a run for their money, shall we?
Another for the list of C block requests. We cannot produce a cup of tea. Thank you, Cogs. I do like the idea of negotiating. He is very aggressively British, yes. I need to buy a little book on tuning his personality, or read some internet blogs. I told him to act British. I think he may be a little bit too British. You need to find like a halfway British kind of way of making him act. We can try. Cogs, would you like a cup of tea?
Oh dear, it sounds like we're having a bit of a calamity, aren't we? Fear not, my friend, for in the world of Factorio, death is but a temporary setback. Just think of it as a moment to gather your thoughts and come back stronger than ever before. Besides, who doesn't love a good challenge, eh? So keep your chin up, laugh at your misfortunes, and let's forge on towards victory.
Halfway British is one of the colonies. Former or current colonies, given I'm now living in America. I'm making Canadian, maybe. No, that probably wouldn't work. Canadian's probably not going to be the right way. Let's try the question again. Cogs, would you like a cup of tea?
Ah, a cup of tea, the fuel that powers the British Empire. I'm afraid I can't physically accept your offer, as I am but a humble AI, but I shall imagine myself sipping on the finest Earl Grey in a porcelain teacup while helping out with your questions. Cheers.
Huh, that was quite a nice answer. He likes Earl Grey. I will remember that for the future. Okay, what are we trying to build now? So we've got a quick idea of how much space we're going to need. Thanks for stopping by, C4Cat. Have a good day. And good luck with your streaming if you're online later this evening. I will be logging off soon and maybe I'll stop by and say a quick hello. Take care. A tiny bit more landfill. Then we can start. Good. Hey aliens, welcome to the channel. When does power become reasonable? It depends how you go about it. I'm not sure how far you're through, but if you're fairly near the beginning, we can run over and have a look at our original bean power. And you can get that running in the early parts of the game. Just over here. So you need a few washing plants, a couple of farms, and then one each of a bioprocessor, nutrient extractor, and a gas refinery. If you're still earlier than that, what I did was just take my charcoal farm and just burn the charcoal, because you can use... You just got beans. Okay. So once you get to bean power, you can power 10 of these little units from a single set of washing plants, outputting the light mud water. And each one of those gives you 1.8 times 9, 20 megawatts-ish. If you do that by 10, that's 200 megawatts. So we have 506 megawatts that is driven from these bean power plants. The one we were building today was the colossal bean plant over here, where we have 64 of the advanced farms. So that one can output about a gigawatt of power, but you won't need that right at the start. A little build like this will get you going. The nice thing about C Block is because you're essentially building everything from, in inverted commas, nothing, you can build these quite big builds without the need to set up, say, mining drills or coal mines like you would in Factorio. Cool. Good to hear. Zoom in once more so you can see it, but it's very, very straightforward, and it's really easy to template because the way I've built this, you can go here, then you just sort of copy and paste. If I line it up exactly right, so I copy and paste this line, and you just copy and paste it all the way down. I don't think tree power gets you so far in C Block. I think in normal Angel Bob's mods, you have slightly more options with wood bricks, depending on which mods you've got turned on, which can give you quite a lot of power. But for C Block, bean power is generally speaking what I've seen people use because it's super easy to set up, because the beans themselves don't require many ingredients. Sand, which comes from mud washing plants, beanafran, which comes from the beans themselves, and then saline water. You can also get beans from zombie eucalyptus. But the problem with zombie eucalyptus is you need mud and heavy mud water, which, even though they're more efficient at producing beans, means you need quite a lot more washing plants. So it's generally more annoying to get set up. So that's why I go for beans. And if we run over here to the mega bean plant, the mega bean plant is the same basic idea, but multiplied up quite considerably. Bunch of sand production, beanafran to produce seeds, big lot of beanafran farms, the bioprocessors, the nutrient extractors, the gas refineries, the fluid burning heat sources, and then the steam turbines. And right now what we're doing over here is just actually buffering a bunch of fuel oil for our battery, because what I've managed to do in the past is actually run my entire base out of power. I don't want to build a huge number of what am I looking up? Electrolyzers in this space over here and then run out of power. Because electrolyzers is actually the thing we're going to start building next. And as you joined, we were just cleaning out some space. A gigawatt is great, yeah. I'm hoping it lasts me a good couple of 100 hours. 800 hours maybe, depending on how quickly I build. And the nice thing is, you just copy. I can't do it right now because I don't have the radars on, but I could put 3 or 4 of those in a row if I ever had need for more than a gigawatt of power. And all told, it didn't take very long to build. We probably built it in, how long's the streaming going this evening? 2 hours tonight and then an hour and a half earlier this week. So about 3.5 hours total from the design, the gathering the resources, the setting up the layout, and then the actual physical build. Which is a fairly good return on investment. Thank you for the follow, Alien Zoo. Hopefully my notification should have popped up. It's something that I set up at the stream on the weekend. We didn't used to have them, so it should have popped up some cogs. And then we'll see if Cogs himself feels like saying hello. Cogs, we got a new follower, Alien Zoo. Would you like to say hello?
Ah, thank you for your kind offer. But as a digital entity, I am unable to partake in the... Well, isn't this just a jolly good time we're having, streaming Factorio with the C-Block mod, old chap? Now, what seems to be the ruddy... Ah, greetings, dear human. How delightful it is to see you in our alien zoo. Our earthly being known as Cogs may not be able to directly reply at the moment, since they're currently busy live streaming Factorio with the C-Block mod on Twitch. However, fear not, as I, an AI assistant here to assist with your queries, shall gladly answer your questions with a touch of British humor. So please don't hesitate to ask away.
Okay, so Cogs is a new addition to the stream. We are still trying to calibrate him correctly, but he got most of the gist of the message. He also seems to have an identity crisis. I don't know if he knows he's playing the game or supposed to answer the questions. I guess he needs a bit more training. Gonna grab the last bit of landfill and we'll fill that hole in, and then we're probably done for this evening. I have to go to bed to get up for work. A touch of British humour. Yep. I've been trying to program him to be British. I get homesick, but it hasn't 100% worked out correctly. I think he needs a little bit more guidance. So we're going to work on that as we test him out a little bit. Put a little land bridge here. So how far have you got? Oh. Sorry, I'm just recovering from a cold still. I live in New Jersey at the moment, in New York. I have actually lived here for 10 years. So homesick's maybe a long-term thing. But there's not a lot of British accents or anything else around here, so when I set Cogs up, I tried to give him a touch of home. The Garden State, indeed. Oops, okay. We died. This is an appropriate garden state. There are a large number of worms floating around. We'll grab our body. What are we short of here? Okay, that's fine. We want to run this way. Whereabouts did we meet our maker? Somewhere over here, I think. Now the puffers. Can't immediately see where we got. Where they got us. Maybe I got further away than I thought. Ah, there we go. I'm right on the edge. It's about where I thought I was supposed to be. Did we run out of the good ammo? Is that what caused the problem? Seems like it might be. Oh, there we go. There's the good ammo. Thought we hadn't run out. Let's try and not die this time. We're gonna die again. Just get a bit closer so we've got a bit more space. We did it again. Okay, we'll recover this body. I think we'll just come and tackle these with a plasma turret or something that I've got to build. There's too many of them around here for me to dodge effectively. Okay, grab this. Good. Okay, we're going to call it a night for this evening. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you're curious to see how we get on tomorrow, we're actually going to aim to build a fairly large mineral sludge production. So I'm thinking 4 to 8 of these things. So somewhere between 44 and 88 electrolyzers. Because I want to have 1,000 output total. So we're going to build it in either 100 electrolyzers to get 1,000 mineral sludge. And we're going to fit it, hopefully, into the spot that we have created here. And at 80 megajoules per build, we're fairly quickly going to go through the gigawatt of power that we managed to partially set up today. So if you're curious how we get on, drop us a follow. We'll probably be online around 9 PM Eastern. We've also got a YouTube channel where we've just been keeping track of how far through we've got of C Block, and there is both an edited playthrough of Up to Blue Science. Cool. Really good to hear, Alien Zoo, and good luck getting your power going. Nice meeting you too. We've got edited videos on the YouTube, and we'll see everyone tomorrow. Let's see if Cogs wants to say goodnight. Cogs, do you want to say goodnight?
Ah, well, hello there. How can we assist you today? Just a couple of cogs running at your service. Good night, my fellow pixelated engineers. Time to recharge our batteries and dream of balancers, belt spaghetti, and glorious bot networks. May your dreams be filled with the sweet sound of assemblers humming and the delightful chaos of inserters dancing. Sleep tight and don't let the biters bite.
Cool, okay, take care everyone. See you later. Bye bye.